start streaming? It's a button. I mean, honestly, I do so much of this on muscle memory, but, like, I've got this. Oh, no. Yeah, I was gonna say yeah, my problem is I've my muscle memory is all off because I have the table. I'm doing work on a table today, and it takes up the entire viewing space here. Remember I said I was gonna mute? Sorry, I forgot. Oh, wait, are we doing that thing where we put each other's shows on our shows? I should yeah, it's literally it's a blank slate right now. Yeah, there's a word for that. It's like in Latin, it's like Avada Kedavra or something. Yeah, tabula rasa. Tabula rasa for the rest of your day. Cleo, I like to think that things will happen whether you deserve them or not, because it really just frees me up from personal responsibility. Uh, okay, so my stream can I can hear you. Your OBS might not be passing your audio through. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit in OBS. Yeah, I don't know if my stream can hear you or not. This is a live stream. There shouldn't be mid-roll ads.
What about now, chat? Can
Am
you
I
hear me?
actually live? I can't tell.
You are live.
Okay. This says a lot about how awake I am. Okay.
Like everything. Like we got. Okay, you got me. Okay, I need to. Okay, Joe can hear me. Am I any better, Joe? Because
every time people have complained that you sound bad on my stream, I think you sound fine in my ear.
That's not what I was asking, but sure, it's fine.
Wait, what are you asking?
I was asking, can I have what it was doing? It was picking up the mic from my camera, not the mic from my like good microphone. Anyway, chat. What I was actually saying when you couldn't hear me was like, thanks for not abandoning me whilst I've been ill. I appreciate you. So it's all good. It's all good. So we're doing bullet journaling because I can. Joe's having an existential crisis because he can.
I'm not having an existential crisis. I'm having an existential opportunity.
Whatever it is, it's existential. So
okay, but you know what I do have? I got my French press and my coffee cup. What do you call these, like, beakers in the UK?
What?
Like coffee cup?
Mugs.
Oh, mugs. Okay.
Coffee mugs.
Like in Cuphead, his brother's Mugman.
I don't know. I've not played Cuphead. He doesn't sound like he's having a crisis. I got woken up at 7:00 this morning. By Joe sending me a message.
Do you have alerts that make audible sounds?
No, but for some reason, whenever you send me a message, I tend to wake up for it.
I'm so sorry. I was just like, oh, Cleo's probably awake by now anyway.
No. I don't wake up for 7:00 anymore. I don't have a child or a job.
Somehow psychically wake up for my messages.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I woke up for this and I was just like, Joe was just like, are we still on for this afternoon? And I'm just no, for this morning. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, good. I haven't been to sleep yet. And I'm like, well, yeah. We've got a show in like 7 hours. Do you need me to push it back? No, I'll be fine. And then when I go back to sleep, and then when I wake up the second time, I go on Twitter, and Joe's tweeting about 2 hours after we finished. It was.
Well, that's because my phone and watch went off with this stupid blue alert again.
So Joe has just not only woken me up but refused to go to sleep himself. So okay, I got a lot of
I don't understand how you being psychically linked to me is my fault.
I
If
don't know
you
either.
watch the show Sense8 by the Wachowskis, you'll see that this is a naturally occurring phenomena and that no one's to blame.
Okay. So, I've got a lot to get through already. I appreciate you guys have probably been waiting for 5 days to torment me. It's appreciated. So, Centuratron has resubscribed for 11 months. 11 months of watching one of the best streamers on the platform. I would like to know their name. Thanks for the entertainment. Happy Pride Month. It's appreciated. Mini Cheese Mount cheered Biddy saying, summer holiday started at 1 p.m. Hooray. Good. I have fed the smalls inordinate amounts of sugar and set them outdoors with bubbles. Perfect parenting there. Bakura has resubscribed for 8 months. Nidaleklia, I think, gifted 25 subs. It's a great name. I just like the way it goes. Has gifted subs, but I appreciate it. Pushed has cheered biddies for the hype train. Zaymurder has subscribed for 15 months. And Madam Chan has subscribed. Madam Chan. I think I said Madam at the beginning. Madam Chan has subscribed. Welcome to the Horde. If you look to your left and to your right, you'll see there are no exits. But that's okay. There are a lot of beds. You can sleep. It's fine.
I should probably mention that since I'm here, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills.
Joe does this every night. I don't even do this every night.
Joe, do what every night? What do I do?
Every day. You stream every day.
Almost.
Like 90% of the time.
Yeah, so, well, I've started taking Wednesday nights off streaming because I realized, so it used to be before COVID, I would either stream or edit. And then when COVID hit, I was like, well, I should just stream every
Why
night
not
and I'll take my commuting time and turn my commuting time into my editing time. But like as the scale of the episodes has increased, editing time has gone up, right?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of one of those things where I ended up having to cancel my Wednesday night stream every week. It's no longer a standing thing because I was like, I just too far behind on getting my footage into YouTube.
Yeah, I'm struggling with the recording side of things because my brain is being a poop. So you know, I get you. I'm getting better at editing as well. And what I've realized is that getting better at editing, what that actually means is I am just spending more time over it. Spending more time. T Huntress
every single episode.
Yeah. Okay. T Huntress has resubscribed for 12 months and Captain Stoppy has resubscribed for 5 months. Thanks to the streams and videos. I always enjoy your content. I appreciate that. It does mean a lot that people actually like what I'm doing. I don't understand why half the time, but I appreciate you.
Oh, can we talk about that? Was something I wanted to talk about today. So did you see Etho's new episode yet? I know you've been sick and you've been sleeping most of the day, so probably not.
No, I haven't seen anybody's anything.
Okay, so Etho's new episode is out. And you know what's prominently featured in Etho's new episode?
Nope.
The HHH farm.
Which HHH farm in particular is this? The
carrot
one.
Yeah, and then you know what else? And you know what else?
Tell me.
The map
that I've
been flying around and making.
Oh, well done,
and
Joe.
Then the yellow tunnel that goes out to segment 30. Tango exiled Etho to like off of yellow 27.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, so
it was just do.
What? Yeah, you can exile Etho.
Oh, had I but known, there's so many more ways I could torment him.
Yeah,
I've been trying for weeks.
But yeah, so it was really nice because it's like, you know, a lot of this stuff, like especially the map and the tunnel. The garden was kind of like a one and done thing. But that map and the tunnel, like I worked on, like I've been working on both of them in the background, you know, a long time. The tunnel more than the map, but like it was just kind of reassuring that like the time I spent on that stuff is not wasted. You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean, Joe.
Like, because it's like, you know, I'm like, oh, well, when the world download comes out, somebody will appreciate this. But you know what? Etho is like the beta tester for the world download. I should give him. I should
So
give
he's the
him
beta
like.
tester for the world at this point. So you
No,
know.
I should give him an item that says like some sort of award for like world download beta tester, like top marks. Uh,
Bless him. He is a special little sausage, is he? Though.
but yeah, it was just nice seeing that the stuff that I threw together, and like the map is gonna be better later. It doesn't have a hut yet, and the garden is still kind of like okay, and even the 30 segment tunnel like doesn't have the walls all the way down it, but like it's still stuff that's there that I'm like people will want this, but like I was not sure if people would. On some level, I was like maybe I'm deluding myself. Maybe
Possibly.
no one will want this, right?
No, we
But
do want it. We just don't want to put in the
people
work
do.
for it, Joe. So
Yeah,
that's how this works.
yeah. So
Brother has started
yeah.
studying abroad in London tomorrow. Can you give him advice? He's never been to Europe before. Uh,
Uh,
just
drink wine with dinner.
no, no,
I
no.
think that's something they do there, right?
The water's pretty good. Drink water from the tap. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know what you're after, really.
What, you know, what do you do in Europe? I don't know.
Drink water from the tap. You know, I mean, it's like a lot of places. It's just sort of like can't drink the water from the tap. No, you can drink water from the tap here. It's fine. Hypothermic Haddock has resubscribed for 10 months. Tries to tell us what he thought about being locked up, but only indistinct mumbling can be heard through the duct tape. Look, everyone's here from their own volition. I didn't force you to come.
Somebody say duct tape.
You're a good person to have around, Joe. Always with the duct tape.
Like, yeah.
But no, I don't know. Like, Europe isn't like the outer wilds, you know? It's like
Isn't it?
no, not really.
Like, it's where Lord of the Rings takes place.
I mean,
Kind of.
have a look around your town, find the best chippy, and you'll be fine.
Because like if like the Shire and that stuff is supposed to be England, and what's south of England? Mordor. Okay, so you're going to Mordor. I don't know. Bring a
It's,
friend and a ring. What do you want?
I mean, like,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being corrected. Mordor is based on Birmingham.
no, it's based on Coventry.
Mm.
Coventry is a city that is a roundabout. That's all it is. And just, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I'm sure it had some purpose in a roundabout way.
Yeah. See what you did there. I appreciate you, Joe. Okay. Has Ren's episode gone out yet?
Mine has.
Yours has. So we know what's going on.
We said Wednesday, and my episodes almost always come out at around this time because I have to get up to get my kid to school or go to work anyway. And so that way I have time to check on the comments and stuff before work starts.
Mm-hmm.
So
fair enough.
I figure if nobody tells us what time the embargo lifts, waiting until 3 p.m. British time feels like safe.
I mean, that
right?
feels
like
reasonable, you know.
Like that doesn't it wasn't like I was like it's 12:01 in the Pacific. Here's the episode. But I don't know if anybody else has gone live. And I always hate that too.
I always hate being the first to go online with that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but when I say, could we pick a time? They're like, no, we don't need that kind of organization. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But then what do I hear when, like people are complaining about me? One of the first things is always, and you're always the first one to go live with stuff. Like you're trying to get all the views. And it's like, there's no way I'm going to get a fraction of your views.
No.
I'm not, like, nobody who
you and me are not that
is subscribed to my channel. They're not gonna see it.
They're just not. They're just
like
not.
I will just be annoyed if it goes live during this stream or like while I'm at work, because then I can't keep an eye on it. Because like if you're not careful, sometimes somebody will post like like spam comment right at the beginning, right?
What I would like is I would like people to go, it's like Double Life. It's just sort of like the consensus there is like, 12 p.m. British time. Anyone okay with 12 p.m. British time? You can just go any time after that, and that's what we've been doing, and it
Okay, well, this
seems
is
to
after
work.
12 p.m. British time, so, like,
Yeah, yeah, I
you
know,
know,
and I think that's
12
probably
p.m.
a good
following
way
the
of doing
double
it.
life standard. It's a double standard. Everyone can see that. Twice the applicability, that standard.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, nothing I'm duct taping is actually showing up on camera, is it?
No, no, literally nothing. I
You
didn't
just,
know if you were. I didn't know if the duct tape was just like
yeah, no, I'm just doing a
a
Foley bit here.
non-visual gag, you
No,
know. The duct tape, though. The duct tape, though. Yeah. Tadir has resubscribed for 15 months. Thanks for being a great co-working stream whilst working from home. That's what we're here for. I mean, it's not, but you know, I mean, it's
I mean,
kind of
kind
what
of
we're
is.
here for.
No, we're co-working.
Yeah,
This is my
that's true.
co-worker, Zombie Cleo.
Yeah, that's actually true. I
You know,
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
yeah, there's some sort of joke to like, um,
Mm-hmm.
us, having like TGI Fridays vests, or like I think you might have seen this in the movie Office Space. There's certain like restaurants or whatever where they have a bunch of pins and stuff like that they call flair.
Mm-hmm.
Like we
Yeah.
could totally be like, "Oh, I'm so excited for work today. Look at all the pins I put on my vest." And we could, put the vests on here like people to see.
Dude. I brought a dotted notebook yesterday because you've inspired me to try it. Yes. And if you're here on the regular, this is a good time to be doing it if you've got nothing else that you're doing and you're just watching. Like, it's a good time. It's a good time. I enjoy doing this.
Part of me is like I should just do a big stripe down the center of this so people can get a sense of what I'm doing. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I wanted to work from the outside in or across.
Yeah.
It's like, how far over do I have to go? I have to go 3 stripes before people will be able to see it. So let me just start. Oh no, I'm stepping on my headphones while I stand up.
That's bad. That's a bad look.
Yeah. Morning, Eklogs.
The tape. Having co-workers like you like is so nice. I like mine.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, having co-workers that are not absolute tools is like the only thing that really matters, I think, in a work environment. You can pretty much accept anything else.
Yeah. The places that I've worked that I stuck around at for a few years were always places where the bosses hired people like explicitly because
Because
they
they're decent people.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, and like one of them, like, it's like, okay, so what do? We write magazines for companies, right? And it's like, so I would make the websites for the magazines. Other people were writers. Like most of the staff was writers.
Mm-hmm.
And so a truck stop company might say, hey, we want to do a magazine for our truck stop. And our writers would call a bunch of truckers on the phone and interview them and write articles about trucking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody there was like really good at talking to people.
Right.
And everybody there also, like, this is not like a glamorous writing position.
Mm-hmm.
There was no expectation from the bosses that like you took this job because you dreamed of making magazines for companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody had their side projects and stuff, and that was like, good. It's like you should be writing a book in your free time because otherwise you'll go crazy. Elaine Ivy's art tips too, who says, "Do you intend to contend?" Because I intend to contend. That could be a reference to anything, Zombie Cleo.
It could
It
like
could.
absolutely anything that we've never had a part of.
No. Okay, I need to rotate the camera 2 degrees here. Do 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 do. Thank you very much, Elaine Ivy's art. We were doing rotational camera today. So let's go ahead and get that tips welcome message up. Boom. Okay.
This would be a good time to work if it wasn't 8:30 a.m. my time and I hadn't just arrived for work. Hey Sky, you can watch this later. There are VOD channels. This is fine. This is fine.
Mm-hmm.
We're all fine here.
But yeah, it's just it's nice working somewhere that the boss is just like, I expect you to want to do other things with your life. Let's all just do our best to make something that we can get paid for and go
Yeah.
home at the end of it.
Yeah. I mean,
But being a
I don't
teacher
know.
is a vocation.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it if I wasn't getting paid.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things. It's just like, oh, I respect you so much. You're just there for these kids, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't. Your kid is too much. I'm not paid enough to deal specifically with your kid.
Those are the parents who are the most appreciative because they're like, oh, I couldn't deal with this kid all day.
You'd say you think that, but no.
Like my little Jimmy's an angel.
Oh, your little Jimmy's difficult. Your little Jimmy is difficult. That is not
difficult.
Your little Jimmy. I wouldn't run and. There are kids that you would run and save if they were going to eat something that would kill them. Some kids you might just wait a minute.
But in the UK, you're just like, you know what? The hospital's free and the ambulance.
Yeah, I can.
You're not ruining the entire family for decades.
Let's put it like this: there was a child that put a line of sherbet, which is, I think, effectively powdered sugar. This is a high school student, and I said, don't snort that. It's going to go badly. Don't snort that. And they snorted it, and I didn't feel bad because it was like, I told you not to snort it. And I've never seen a kid regret their decisions so quickly. So, you know, if you want to be that kid, be that kid. I said stop. You didn't. That's not my problem.
So speaking of things that aren't technically your problem.
Oh no. Okay.
So I'm just checking the comments real quick on the video to make sure there's no spam bots or anything. Mm-hmm. One of the questions is, how come Mumbo isn't there? I really want to start saying things like, that's what happens to people who disrespect me. Disrespect me and find out.
I mean,
I think that the problem is people will take it way too seriously, but I also want them to take it a little too seriously.
They will, and it'll be like, well, Joe and Mumbo don't get on. Joe and Mumbo are just like are enemies now.
It's like, no, Mumbo is done with work before I wake up for the day. That's the problem with them doing anything with Mumbo.
Why isn't Mumbo there? Because Mumbo is his own separate person to me, and I am not his keeper.
Am I my Mumbo's keeper? Well, I've got the tape in frame at least sometimes now.
I mean, that's all we want from you, Joe.
That's all people
occasionally
want.
To have the tape
they
in frame.
They want to occasionally see drafts occurring.
I mean, to be fair, most people that are here use this as a radio podcast, so
yeah, that's fine.
You know, and occasionally they'll go, well, what does that actually look like? Oh, that's nice. It's nice. Yeah. And sometimes they'll go, that's not very nice. And I'll go, well, you can leave. And they'll go, but I don't want to. And I'll go, okay, then. Don't be mean.
Oh, wait. Cleo, is this more worrying? If when people ask about Mumbo, I say, don't worry, we're still on good terms.
1 craft minute visible per hour. Yes, CMVs per hour. That's how we measure crafts. I have a very high CMVPH. Joe, not so much.
Okay, I'm getting this entire table duct taped right now. I don't know what you're on about.
I mean, you say the entire table.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going. We're gonna.
seeing a
Okay,
very
yeah, you.
small area.
Well, that's because. Fine. Let me.
You don't have to
Ow.
change things
Okay,
because I'm
don't
bullying you,
put your
Joe.
finger in there when you twist that. There's a lesson for everybody. Okay.
Are you okay, Joe?
Yes. Okay, so this one go. Okay, if I twist that, I'm gonna try to get it to go here. There. You can see both edges of the table. Long ways. Not.
Breathe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, we got a tip for 10. Let's see who that's from. Thank you, Jeanette, for the 10, who says, thanks, Joe and Cleo, for keeping me sane. I work from home, so I don't hear human sounds for 90% of my week. Listening to you two talk makes me feel like a person and not a solitary cave creature. Woo! We did it, Cleo.
We did it. We helped a person.
Yay. Gonna rotate me to 12 degrees now. Woo. Doing rotational tips. Okay, it is hard to copy and paste things with the mouse like this.
Yep.
Because the mouse is on the duct tape, and the duct tape is not even.
Where is this?
Why am I taping my table? This is for the table flipping contest at PlayOnCon in 2 weeks. So it has to be
Has to be very special.
it has to it really holds the table together. Because it has to survive everybody at the convention throwing it at least once, and there's like usually about 100, 200 people in line for this. So
I mean, I get it. I get it.
yeah. And we like throw it on like a gravel path too, so it like gets beat up pretty quick. How did Cleo and I meet? We haven't met yet, but one day.
There are plans.
Are
But
there?
arguably we met.
Say, I'm not aware of them, but
Well, you said you're coming over here at some point. And I've agreed to those plans that I will meet you. I might not talk to you, but you know.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh, see, until like it was like, hey, I'm flying in this day, you know, like I would consider that intentions, not plans. Because like
Fine.
plans have like a schedule.
Fine.
Elias says, one day we'll meet. Loud duct tape sounds.
That's true. Is that your phone going off or mine?
It's my sister's. She's staying here for a little while.
Fair enough.
It's nice having people around over the summer so I don't go crazy when my kid is gone.
Oh. I mean, yeah, we don't appreciate Joe going crazy. I mean, it'd be very funny. But, you know.
I'm kind of crazy either.
That's true.
Okay.
The page that attempts to escape the tyranny of the dots. No, the tyranny of the dots is all encompassing.
What is the dots? Oh, the dot paper?
The dot paper.
I don't want to look back and think I could have eaten. I really have no idea what the next word is going to be here.
Really?
I don't want to look back and think I could have eaten that.
Yeah, I could have eaten that.
Okay.
Thank you, Ruby, for gifting a sub to Wither Vein. Thank you very much. It's very appreciated. I don't think I said that, and it looks like it's been there for a while. Whoopsie.
Looking for Mysterious says, "Is the tape going to damage the table?" The table is going to be damaged. No,
The
like
intent is the table
this
is
is a
damaged.
one-time use table. Like, we buy cheap tables for the table flipping contest for a reason. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
It's a good quote. It's how I feel about chalky fudgy brownies from the local bakery. I mean, I think everybody has a food that's just sort of like, you know.
Somebody suggested that the duct tape sound could be a text message notification noise.
I have questions about that person, but, you know, they're not wrong.
Does the tape slightly prolong the life of the table? Yes, and it also makes it more visually interesting when it's flying through the air. But yeah, this is gonna hold the so the top of a card table like this is usually mostly held on to the frame of the card table by gravity. And so when you're flipping the table through the air, the 4 pins that technically secure it, while gravity does most of the work, they can't really they're not going to hold it on there very good, especially after the table hits the ground a few times. So I'm actually taping under the lip of the table each time too. So I'm reinforcing that.
Okay. Master Lamb has resubscribed for 9 months. You got your Twitch, baby. My dad just came into my room to say, "Have you taken my tape again?" No, that's just Joe.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah,
Dinosaur...
Joe causes strife in other families without even being there.
Yeah. Animated Dinosaur says, anything really cool planned for your mega base? Nope. It's really nice. Just not worrying about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been working on yours at all?
Not since my last episode was solely based on the horse. So, so that's shop.
Gotcha.
But I do need to work on it, mostly because, you know, it's my job.
Yeah.
Why does the fork only have 3 tines? Because it can, and I want it to.
Oh.
It's a salad fork, I think.
I don't know if any forks have 3 tines, but
I'm pretty sure they do. What is it? The oyster forks. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, Tennessee's famous for its oysters. I would know all about eating those.
I mean, I don't know what Tennessee is famous for apart from JoeHills. So
yeah, there you go. I mean, that's all you need to know. You're good.
That's all I need to know specifically.
You're gonna win
I
on
suppose.
Jeopardy now. Yeah.
I mean, we have been a question on Jeopardy.
Was it Jeopardy or was it like British equivalent?
Well, we do have British Jeopardy as well.
Yeah, it was like some sort of show. It wasn't Question Time. It was like...
I can't remember what it was. What's an oyster taste like? I live on a landlocked state. Well, I don't know. I don't eat shellfish.
The Chase, Eclog suggests.
The Chase! Yeah, Chase is good. We were on the Chase. But yeah, seriously, we were on a game show. So I say we. There's nothing about me and Joe.
Broadly speaking, yeah.
Hermitcraft was.
the problem is with the mouse here, I can't get the cursor over to click the mute button when I cough, like usual. Sorry.
Again, I've already said a couple of times now, I don't care.
I know you don't. I'm apologizing to everybody else who might.
Well, you know what? If they can't deal with you being sick or being
I'm not
coughy at
sick.
least,
I have a chronic cough.
well, if they can't deal with
I
that,
have my digestive problem.
then
That's why I always mute when I cough, so that people don't have to put up with it.
I think you'll find the amount of people that genuinely care are less off put by the cough than they are by the sound of duct tape.
Yeah, maybe. That's a strong argument there.
Hermitcraft is a YouTube series about what video game? Yeah, that was the question.
So they didn't really ask about Hermitcraft. They asked about Minecraft.
They asked about Minecraft, but you know, you had to
We came up.
We came up, but arguably, it's got the name craft in the name. So the fact that everybody got it wrong made me question humanity a little bit.
Legend of Zelda. Well, no, the thing is, though, I think that the question answering strategy there was the person was told, you don't have time to learn about every video game. If they ask you a question about a video game and you don't recognize it, just say Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. But it had the word craft in the name. It's only like the top game of like the last 10 years.
I mean, would you have been happier if they said World of Warcraft?
Yes, actually, I would have done.
Yeah, I'm actually sure you would.
Because that would have made sense to me.
I actually would be happier.
Okay, there we go. That's the title page. What comes next? Oh, yeah, the months. The months. I don't really have a colour scheme this time, so I need to pick out stickers or
For September?
Yeah, I mean it's food, so like you know, I mean I could pick out some similarly coloured things for each page and go from there. There's a lot of pink. This one's brown. Yeah, there's a lot of pink. It might be pink again, to be fair. Pink and black and white, maybe. Let's do black and white for the month, because that's easy to read, and I have those colours.
Sure.
And it's August. Not September, because I was just about to scroll down to September.
Gotcha. See, when you said you were about to start the next month, I saw it said August. So I was like, what's the next month after August?
Ah, I see where you went there.
Yeah, I'm thinking this stuff through.
No, I appreciate you, Joe.
It is a lot harder to do these streams when you have to stand.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I don't like to stand at the best of times.
Bending over and then coming all the way back across the table every time. So it's like... I'm definitely feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
I have really powerful back muscles. We're going to have to get like a back cam.
Oh, God. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Everybody drink. You're thirsty. So am I. I haven't been drinking particularly well. Recently, I've been very dehydrated. What is a bullet journal? It is a made-up kind of thing.
It's a fictional journal. Okay, I gotta...
Yes, Joe. It's fine. It's fine.
This is taking way more out of me than I thought it was going to.
You do sound tired. I mean, to be fair, you are tired.
Yeah, but I'm always tired. I'm just usually these streams are a lot less physically demanding.
I mean, we won't go for that long because I'm tired and you're already exhausted.
Yeah. So, oh well.
1, 2, 3.
It's like, what am I gonna do? Go back to sleep? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Joe, actually, that is a really good idea for you because
It's like,
it's a kill list. No, like my bullet journal is a journal that I create to make my life easier because, for example, I have video planning sheets and habit trackers that are designed for me. And, you know, I don't know how to describe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 7. Okay, we can start. Actually, let's trace out the shape so I don't screw up the bottom like I do every single time. Yeah. Just a couple of pages. I do have stuff in the back, I think, or may have ripped it. I've got a cat picture and some swatches. That's about it.
okay, I'm hitting like this other table.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do the freehand thing. Should it be that size? Ah, screw it, it's fine. It's fine. If there's a mistake, I can just say, I made a mistake, guys, and you guys will forgive me, won't you?
Oh, yeah. They're very forgiving people.
Yeah, my comments are always very forgiving if I make a mistake.
Well, like, Cleo, you shouldn't have built that at all. That was a mistake. And you're like, thanks.
Did you know you've built it one block off center? At this point, I've started putting in deliberate mistakes because it annoys people. And it makes me feel better because they pick up the obvious mistake and not the little mistakes that I did make.
Well, and there's also the element, too, of like, oh, you didn't even notice all the mistakes. Like, somebody's like, oh, you did this part wrong. You're like, oh, I did so many parts wrong.
You have no idea. It's like, did you know that that stair is slightly out, is facing the wrong way? Yes, that's the bit I did deliberately, so you don't notice all the little horrible mistakes that I've already made.
Yeah, the mistakes I didn't notice,
Mm-hmm.
you won't notice.
You won't notice because I've made that obvious one.
No. Oh, okay, I'm gonna sit in the nice chair. Let's get the nice chair over here. This is how much this is taken out of me. It's like I'm just like I'm sitting in the nice chair.
Well, is it all covered at least now?
Yeah, I got the whole surface covered. I still my plan was to, after I got this, so some of the tape is actually to secure it, which is like what this pass has done. Then I was also going to add like decorative layer.
Yeah, that's good.
So I was going to have this side of the table say play on con.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was probably going to have the other side have like, you know, I come up with that like table flipping warning sign.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That seems like so long ago.
Yeah. But I'm also like, this really took a lot out of me. Like, I'm surprised.
Yeah. We notice we just humour you by pointing out the obvious ones. You might notice, JT, but I don't think everyone else does. I'm not going to lie. I think you noticing things that do wrong is definitely a you thing. Cobb wrote a tweet about my horse today, and it was just like, oh, I'm glad someone liked it. Yay. Made me feel good. It's not often my stuff gets picked up by other people. So, yay. You notice no mistakes ever. You're the best person to have around. Shadow Mousy has resubscribed for 11 months. Thank you very much indeed. And Marcelam has resubscribed for 9 months. Did I say that one? But anyway, Twitch baby. You know you want it. The Twitch baby. It doesn't do much, to be fair. Just tells you when I'm live, effectively. And you tweeted that you might have to... That wasn't in relation to Cub. I don't ever feel particularly strongly enough about whatever cub does wrong to want to kill him.
No, I mean,
I mean,
he
as
is kind of
hermits go, cub is relatively benign.
well. No, he's not benign. He's just not obnoxious, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like there's a
To be fair,
difference.
cub can be scary. Cub's got the redstone skills
That's
to
what
be
I'm saying. Is
scary.
like Cub's new PvP game is legitimately terrifying,
Mm-hmm.
but like uh Scar. Oh my gosh, I had
Scars can be obnoxious.
he hot guided me on stream the other day. Um, I was I don't know if he got like some sort of high end crossbow or what because I don't know where he shot me from. But
Mm-hmm.
I was standing on a scaffold, like in the middle of my pinball machine, like at like Y200.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else really around. All of a sudden, my totem kicks in. I got like 9.5 hearts, full armor. All of a sudden, my totem kicks in, and it's like, what is happening? I got an arrow sticking out of me. And I'm like, "Ugh."
Scar.
I'm like, he must have been out of range for the voice chat too. Like, there's nowhere to stand.
Damn it, Scar.
It's like, I guess he theoretically could have been standing on the scaffolding directly below me.
Mm-hmm. That's a possibility.
But like, oh my gosh, like,
It's very Scar. It's very Scar.
oh, he got me that time. He got me that time.
He definitely got you. Cub's more terrifying if he's bored. Yeah. So far, Cub has never picked on me. For some reason, a lot of the hermits tend to steer clear of picking on me. I don't understand why.
Mm.
It's like I have this reputation for being scary. I'm not scary at all.
Yeah. This is actually like I never like sit in this chair on stream. This is really nice. I'm just like
Sitting on a chair is nice. Was this?
okay, like so normally for my Minecraft streams, I sit in a folding chair because it doesn't rotate or have
Mm-hmm.
wheels or anything, so it keeps me the same distance from the mic. But like
Yeah.
with this, I can like pivot and stuff. And also it blocks the green screen, so it's not
Yeah,
desirable.
fair.
But like I'm just sitting in this chair, and I'm like, oh, this is so comfortable. I can fall asleep right now.
Axinim has resubscribed for 15 months. Hello. Thank you very much indeed. It's very appreciated. No, yeah, I can understand. Like a whole, like, being able to sit when you're not used to it. That's good. Well, I'm glad you could experience this on this, the most hallowed of days, I guess.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, so Independence Day falls on the 4th of July this year.
Okay.
So that's Monday for HHH.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do my own thing. It's cool.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm still not sure. Like, I think I'm probably gonna do most of my Independence Day stuff on the 3rd, because that's like when people want to do stuff. So I might be available on the 4th, but I don't know yet.
Just take the day off, Joe. I'll do stuff.
Well,
It's fine.
but like,
As opposed,
okay, but
I wasn't
it's a
going to
federal
mention it a
holiday,
task.
so most of the stuff you could do is closed. And so if everybody's like, we want to do stuff on the 3rd, and then they're not available on the 4th, then it's like, okay.
I get it. Well, when you've made a decision, let me know.
Yeah. If I'm going to be sitting at home anyway, I might as well join. That's kind of where I'm at. But Tango wanted to do an upcoming HHH, but I'm guessing he won't want to do.
No, he will be with the little ones, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't mean to go tell B-Dubs off as hard as I did.
Wait, what did you tell B-Dubs off for?
He lied to me.
Oh.
And I went full on teacher voice to him.
You're just like, okay, B-Double-O.
Yeah.
Trust. is dependent on not lying to people, and you have broken my trust
Yeah.
by lying to me.
Yeah, yeah, that's the vague sense of what I did.
Uh-huh.
But no, I went really hardcore teacher voice, and then he said to because he was with Impulse, and it was just sort of like she scolded me like I was her child, and it was just sort of like, yeah, I did do that. He thanked me for it afterwards as well. He sent me a message.
I really learned something.
It was just sort of like it was like that was a perfect response. Well done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did go a little bit harder than I'd intended to. It's been a long time since I've pulled out the teacher voice, and he should know better.
Second round.
Oh, more tape. More tape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't breathe on the letters, Cleo. They don't like it.
Why not? Is it the moisture or the
No, they just fly everywhere. It's not super secure. That is an S. That goes there. That is the only S I have.
Oh no. How are you going to pluralize thir in the future?
More stickers.
Oh.
It's the last S I have on that sheet.
Oh, okay. So you have other sheets of stickers.
Yes.
Yeah, I see. I'm just watching you craft and drinking my coffee right now, and it's so relaxing. I see why people like this.
I see why people like this. It's like it's nice and chill thing to do.
Okay. So in theory, I should actually figure out how big I want these letters to be and measure this out with like measuring tape. But
that might help you.
We could also do it live.
Or you could also not have to put in the effort to figure things out. I understand, Joe.
Yeah. I mean... Okay.
They thought you believed them at first. Why am I going to believe anything B-Dub says?
This is definitely one of those mornings where, like, when you're like, you're going to be tired. I'm like, I'm tired every morning.
Like... Yeah, but I did point out that you can't have had more than 5 hours of sleep. Like, 4 tops.
No.
Okay. Seriously. Wanted to say, hey, well, good to see you. No, but since I woke up at 7, and then I woke up, and then, like, you were tweeting, and I'm just like, Joe, go to sleep.
I'm working on it. It's
the thing is, you've got, like, I offered to push this back later.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we push this back later, then, like, I don't know. It would just throw off my whole day.
It would throw off... It's true. Oh, Trey.
Don't wanna.
You don't wanna sleep.
Not tired.
I'm not tired, Joe says whilst yawning.
Not tired.
Well. Yeah? Uh-huh. Hi. Did you see what Scar made and people said you can't act? I can act. I just, like, there's a difference between acting like you're telling lies, which at that point I was. Actually, no. Part of lying is mixing in enough truth that people will believe you. So me going over and being amazed at what Scar's done is never really a lie. It's just manipulation tactic at that point.
Scar is one of the greatest scarchitects of our time.
Well, no, I think I said something like, "Oh, have you seen what Scar's done?" And they go, "What? What?" I go, "Oh, I hadn't even been to see what Scar had done." And it was just sort of like, oh, I can't tell you. You have to experience it for yourself. And it was like,
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't a
valid point.
lie. It's true. I couldn't tell them because I didn't know.
Like whatever Scar has done is an experience.
Yeah, and I got
It's a
them.
it's a space. You need to
You need
explore
to
this.
experience it. Yeah. But I got them. I got them to leave. Like hook, line, sinker, rod, and copy of Angling Times got them to leave. So I was proud of myself.
Yay.
I won. I won. Your kitty's got the dog looking out the window. She's been a butt. Oh no, she's stolen my chair.
Not your chair.
My chair. My chair. I mean, the timing on that episode was spot on. It was the fact that Scar was dying in chat to help me say, "Oh, you best go before he kills himself." That helped.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there is a difference between lying to tell, like acting to tell lies, and because you want people to do something, and acting to let the audience know that you're acting. A lot of Hermitcraft is the people on Hermitcraft acting to let other people know, like the viewers know that they're acting.
Yeah, like if we actually showed how viscerally upset we get with each other, everybody would be really mad about it. Like the viewers would panic. They'd be like, I can't believe that Joe and Cleo actually are furious with each other. Like Cleo cannot stand that Joe won't take care of himself, and it's a real problem.
It is a real problem. It's a real
I know.
problem that I keep on having to bring up every time I see Joe. Actually, no, I don't do it in meetings.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that time's too valuable.
yeah, that wasn't sarcasm at all. Okay. Did Joe eat properly? No.
I had a beef jerky. I had one strip of beef jerky and a Gatorade.
See what I have to deal with? Hey, Corpse. Corpse, I got your thing. Where did I put that? Me and my friend Corpse, like Wednesday evenings. So, like, 5 or so hours. 9 o'clock. So, 5.5 hours from now. We play a scary game. And one of the things that we have is we have special Virgin Mary things to ward off the ghosties. My friend Corpse has decided that our emotional support Marys need to be given to me in sticker form. There is 100 emotional support Marys
Oh wow.
on these sticker things.
Oh, you can put those on candles and everything.
I know. I'm not religious in the slightest, but I do appreciate it. Is that enough? I mean, I think we can only have 100 emotional support Marys, but you can send more. I'd rather you didn't, because what am I going to do with 100 emotional support Marys?
You know, I get attacked by 100 ghosts. I guess. Like,
I mean, to
get
be
on it,
fair,
Cleo.
what we've taken to do is bullying ghosts in that game. It's
Uh huh.
basically, if we find out they're scared of Mary's statues, we have 100 of them. So we just make a chain of Mary statues to bully these ghosts into a corner.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's the thing. If I do a ghost theme, maybe for October, maybe I'll use the emotional support Marys. But this is my friends. When you get invested over a joke, I don't think this is particularly invested. I think this is just them messing with me, because they do that sometimes. Because my friends are all absolute lovely people.
Mm-hmm.
All on one page.
Every single one of them is just an absolute gem.
Yeah, my friends are all gems.
Yes.
Except for Jem, who's not.
Yeah.
They haven't made a plaster emotional support Mary yet, though. Like it's. I try and be respectful, but when you've got 100 Marys in your van, it's like, what
Why do
can
you
you
have
do?
so many Mary statues in your van? Like,
Because
was it like church having a fire sale?
well, no, like you get money for exercising ghosts, and you
Uh-huh.
get to buy equipment, and one of those things is a Mary because some ghosts are scared of Marys,
Mhm.
and it was just a case of the single Mary statue we had kept on burning out, and the ghost got us. So
From
corpse
a
stop.
comedy standpoint, like this is already pretty good. But like if every time you said Mary, instead you said Blessed Virgin, I think it would be even better. Just more to do. That's an option you have. We have 100
Uh,
Blessed Virgins.
yeah, these stickers are the version de Guadalupe version of Mary. I only know that because I saw the slip that was included with them. But yeah, I I now have 100 stickers of the Blessed Virgin, emotional support Blessed Virgin. Shade Swift cheered about bitties, sending 100 ghosts to attack you in bit form. Thank you, loving the stream. Please send some ghosts to Joe to help people sleep. Yeah, ghosts well known for their ability to help people sleep. And Madhumph resubscribed for 14 months. Thank you very much.
All the Blessed Virgins, all the Blessed Virgins, all the Blessed Virgins, all.
Like I'm very tempted in October just to have maybe a, I don't know what page I would have it on, but maybe this page, and just fill it up with all the stickers of the Virgin Mary, and maybe just do it as a kind of like spooky October theme. And then can we get a stream emoji of Mary? I don't know that would be allowed. I mean, maybe a plushy Mary sticker I could probably do. But yeah, the Mary pile page and one ghost trapped in the center. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You could use them to check off the habits. That is a thing I could do. You're right there, Joe.
No,
You're
I
just
was just
exhausted.
thinking. No, I was just thinking like there's some sort of joke to Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, and then I got derailed because I was like, I've read the "We come to bury Caesar, not to praise him" speech on stream before, and I don't think anyone's ever yelled "Great Caesar's Jost." I feel like that's. I was just sighing at that missed opportunity.
Of course you are.
Although maybe because I was reading Shakespeare, I missed it. I don't know.
I mean, it'll happen again, and then you'll remember this conversation.
And I'll be happy. That's when I'll find happiness and peace.
I won't go that far.
Oh yeah, I have been reading Dracula on stream.
Yes, I've heard.
That's been going well.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, aren't there modern horror writers that are better in a lot of different ways? And they're like, yeah, but none of them are in the public domain. So
It's funny how often that works, isn't it?
yeah, they get to choose. They can either be modern or they can be in the public domain. But it's not like they're calling me up and saying like, "Hey, I'd like to give you the rights to read my thing out loud." Although honestly, at that point, I should probably be getting paid too. Like if the
I mean,
author's actually going to
arguably.
make a profit from like book sales, so people can read along.
Oh, are people reading along with you? That's actually
Yeah,
quite cool.
Oh, Mini Cheese Mouse says, Joe, did I talk about my birthday stream yet? Oh yeah, Cleo. My birthday is on a Wednesday this year, so
Oh.
um, I probably need to figure out some sort of craft that I won't mind or might actually be like super excited to wake up early on my birthday to do. And
Okay.
I haven't brainstormed that yet.
I don't
Um,
know. What crafts are you very excited to do? I mean, we could let you have your birthday off, Joe.
well, no, because I usually take the day after my birthday off.
Any particular reason for?
Well, because I tend to drink on my birthday more than I drink the day before my birthday.
Okay.
So, like, I don't really need my birthday off. And also, like, if other people are at work, it's not like I can go hang out and do stuff with them in the middle of the day on Wednesday anyway. So it's not like I'm giving up on other socializing to hang
Mm-hmm.
out with you. So I'd rather hang out with you.
Okay.
Um,
Um, I'd be very interested to see what you have come up with because I don't know.
yeah. I'm like, well, that's the thing is I was like, is there something where I've been like, I keep saying like, oh, I should really do this on a craft stream, but I don't want to spend the money on the stuff or whatever. I don't think there necessarily is though.
They're not really. You
Nothing like
are.
I could do at scale now because it's like I've talked about like, oh, it'd be cool to get a wood shop, but like I can't get a wood shop in here on Wednesday or on my birthday. My
Hmm.
birthday's like toward the end of July, not now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying baking stream. My kitchen is not compatible with cameras. It is tiny.
Cookie decorating stream.
Like,
I'm not entirely sure Joe is a cake or cookie decorating kind of person, but you know.
yeah, I mean, I don't really like sweets that much. I like savory stuff a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I could just cut up a nice charcuterie board, but I feel like that's not gonna kill
I don't know
2 hours.
like you could eat it as well
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
have like a meal
charcuterie
with your.
baking eating stream. Badger suggests we should go craft shopping together. Okay, that will, yes. If you want to save me the trouble of thinking about this, that would be a fantastic birthday present. Like,
We appreciate you, Badger.
thank you, Badger. Have I done clay modeling? Uh, pretzel decorating stream. That's
Isn't that just
not
dipping pretzels in chocolate and?
mustard. I was gonna do mustards. Oh boy. I'm trying to figure out if I want the table to say just play on or play on con. I think at this
Um,
point I only have room for play on.
that's fair. I mean, that's reasonable.
Yeah. Which is like
Pomegranates.
the motto of the convention. So
Yeah,
I don't feel like it's too
it's not too much.
painting
Sure.
would be fun. I haven't actually it's funny because I got some painting stuff in like November. I just haven't had any time to paint.
Yeah.
Because like the painting stuff takes a little bit longer to set up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Pomegranates are
paint.
the
Yeah,
what's
I
on my
already have.
family coat of arms. By the way, just thought I'd put
Wait,
that out there.
wait, you have a family coat of arms?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like one of those things that's like having a last name, where like nowadays everyone has them, or is that like a pretty
A
big
bit
thing?
like that, yeah. But my last name is my my last name is a little bit like basically my family used to run lands.
Oh,
Not as like lords or anything, but we used to be like the people that you know uh, did things for rich people. So
like the managers?
sort of like that, yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, the fact that we have a coat of arms is not like it's not a big thing, but it is a thing, you know?
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I don't have a coat of arms.
I mean, I'm
I have
pretty sure the
here they are.
Hills would have a
Framed
coat
now.
of arms.
Well, the thing is, not really, because they're not English hills. They're
Pretty sure they
it's
probably came from English Hills.
no, this is our last name was Americanized at Ellis Island
Oh,
from
okay.
German Hilts,
Ah,
uh,
okay.
which apparently there's some settlement in Germany that one of my ancestors apparently did a good enough job working in the Roman Empire that they
Mm-hmm.
were given this land or something. And so their name derives from the hilt of the blade that they used to earn the land
Yeah, that's cool.
or something. But this is all like this is what I'm hearing from my dad, who, in fairness, did spend like 15 years researching genealogy, and I'm kind of like, do we really know that much about random Roman soldiers? It's like, well, it's a specific Roman soldier, and like you have to do a pretty notable job to get given that much land in Germany. So
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Am I allowed to write Mount Heldry and or Ellis Island names? I'd rather you didn't. We all get it. It sucks. But
Yeah.
I don't have the energy for this. I mean, I do understand that my coat of arms probably has nothing to do with my family, and it's probably another whole set of family. But, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, let's be honest, everybody here is probably related to like Charlemagne or something. Because that's just how bloodlines work.
Yeah.
You've probably got as much right to that coat of arms as anyone else in this room.
Badger Spanner says mine has herons on it. Well, your name should be something like
You're posher
Heron.
than I am.
Uh, what's the tool that rhymes with heron? Heron. I'm just gonna sit here like.
That's fine.
There's got to be a tool that's like a wrench that rhymes with heron.
About a third of it. I think it's actually closer to pretty much everyone in Europe, Penguin.
Okay. I
I
have a
think
tool for this. Let me get my rhyming dictionary out. Near
yours has a
rhymes.
two-headed eagle. We know that your family's posher than mine, Corpse. Mitochondrial Adam and Eve are disappointed. Colonialist heritage is a kind of strange. Everybody's weird. The random heraldry place is the symbolic of life, power, and death. Yeah, I've always been told the pomegranate is a symbol of fertility. So, yay.
Okay, there's nothing good that rhymes with heron that I can find, so I'm not bad at this. I was like, if maybe I'm really tired because I can't think of a rhyme. No rhyme exists.
No.
I was too tired to confirm my. I was too tired to believe in myself.
Which is weird because, you know, you're quite good at believing in yourself.
Oh, I
Even when
know.
arguably
Even when
bad
I
idea.
arguably should not. No, I am overconfident to a fault.
Thank you, Big Mama. It's appreciated.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the spammer here. Do.
Yeah, don't spam, guys. Ew. Grody. It's not that I hate you, it's just that it's yuck. August is food. August is food. That's what I've decided.
Mm-hmm.
I only know that pomegranate is the fruit that bound Persephone to the underworld. I don't particularly like pomegranates because they have got bits in them. and like the actual seed of the pomegranate, it's just gritty, and it's just like, I do not like that texture.
Mm-hmm.
Family name doesn't have a coat of arms. There's never been enough of us to get. Yeah, that sounds about right. Spamming is cringe. Spamming is cringe. August is food for no spam. Yes, the anti-spam. I'm gonna
So I
quickly.
noticed you have a chili pepper on there. One of my friends told me the other night, apparently one of the most successful cover bands in the world is called the Red Knot Chili Peppers, because old people who can't read very well keep thinking the N is an H and
Oh,
going to their concerts and then being mad that it's not the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I'm born in August and I eat food. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, my nephew was born in August. That's what the cake's for. They also eat food. Pomegranate seeds are disappointing. They are satisfying to remove from a pomegranate, though. Annoying, but satisfying. And I do like pomegranate juice. I like the taste of pomegranate. Pomegranate's great. But I do need the bathroom. I will be right back. Tell Joe about the Red Hot Chili Pipers. I
I don't know the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Badger and Mini Cheese Mouse are both excited about it though. So apparently it
okay,
is a.
okay. Like
Are they
you
people
find
with bagpipes?
you
They
find
have
out about
bagpipes?
it. You find out about it, Joe. I need the toilet. Okay, that's your
Okay,
mission whilst I'm gone.
that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my research. Bye, Cleo. Come back later.
Okay,
Okay, your mic's still on.
that's fine.
Okay, just as long as you know that. Okay. They are bagpipers. Oh, that's nice. A coat made entirely of arms. Yeah, that's an option. Okay, so for this O, I think we're gonna do. And we're gonna have it be kind of like the curve on the P here. Bagpipers who play popular music. Isn't all bagpipe music popular? I mean, maybe not where you are, but like, I mean, here in Nashville, that's like an intrinsic part of the culture. Dun, 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 dun. It's like, oh, it's a bagpipe band, but they only play sea shanties, which traditionally are played without any instruments. It's like, well, okay. A grand old pipery.
Pomegranate juice is fun because it means every once in a while somebody asks if it's blood. Huh.
Huh.
Huh. I don't know how to feel about that one.
Yeah.
Well, no, I've got coloured food stickers. Pff, of course, I've got coloured food stickers.
It's done. Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
What are
I'm
we up
moving your inset a little bit.
to? Okay. I don't mind if it's not there, Joe.
Well, it's for the people, Cleo.
Okay. Okay, Joe. Are you using scissors to cut the duct tape?
No. Why?
Is that an option?
Do you know how much adhesive gets stuck on scissors from tape? Like that just doesn't
No.
really feel like a good option.
But like, how will you cut? Like, no offense, I find duct tape really hard to cut. Like at the
I'm not
best of
cutting
times.
it. I'm tearing it.
Yeah, that as well. It just seems like a lot.
It doesn't take much.
Okay.
That's about right.
Can I ask about the contents of your book? Yes, it's my journal for when I want to plan things. So, that says Hermitcraft video. which obviously
Ooh.
means that is the day the Hermitcraft video is supposed to be out. I can guarantee you it wasn't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just
Uh,
a pretty thing that I make.
Rich Lerner says, "Hey Joe, just watched your recent episode. My cheeks are hurting." Yay! I did it, Cleo.
You
I
did
made
it.
somebody. I injured a person with my art.
Yeah, that's what we all aspire to.
That's what we aspire to.
Okay, so a habit tracker. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
What
1,
am I
2,
making?
3,
I'm making a
4,
table
5,
that
6.
says "Play on" for Play on Con for the table flipping contest. Yeah, this is actual duct tape. You can't you tell by the texture. Oh well, not on that one. It's fine. I feel like the white balance is a little off over here, but
Is it
it's hard to
fine,
use.
Joe? Is it?
Oh, the mouse is jumping around from being on the duct tape too much to actually like do stuff in OBS, so it's fine. Akuinu says, "Any message planned under the table?" Yeah, I'm gonna do the bottom of the table in white. I think probably next week though. Probably not gonna get
Yeah, Joe's not going to last much longer, I don't think.
People are saying I can tell it's duct tape by the weight when you lift it. Sunny Deluxe says, "How are you tearing it?" Like this. Okay, so we figure out how long it needs to be. Right? So it needs to be that long. And then you just tear it. I don't know.
It just goes boop.
It's duct tape. Like duct tape has a natural like weft and weave to it, and you just if you know where to apply the force, it naturally comes apart along that. Oh dang it, that was a little too short.
Making a fan art of me at the moment. Oh dear. That's always going to go down. Oh dear. Let's make this one eggs. Eggs, 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 eggs. What is that? What is that? Oh, is that the lettering? That's the lettering. Okay.
Yeah, Nepeta says duct tape was designed to be torn. I know, right? That's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's actually get this the right length this time. Now, the way I've got it now, it's a little bit more inconvenient to take. It was too short again. It's like I managed to go this entire time without wasting any tape, and now on the last bit, I'm just like, nope, wasted all. Okay, that is exactly the length we need. Yay! Still not perfect, but it's I'm not picking it up again. One tear man
One tear man.
instead of one punch man. One
Yeah.
punch.
As a skill, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, McLesley cheered biddies. Thank you very much. Corgi biddies, yeah. You're right, Joe.
I'm good. I'm just lying on the table.
That's concerning.
Yay. So normally Play on Con would actually sold out like within an hour of tickets going live, but like post COVID, everything is
Yeah.
different. So if people actually want to go hang out and be in this table flipping contest I'm running, as well as the Minecraft build contest I'm running,
Oh.
playoncon.com. It's July 7th through 10th. It is a camp/con experience, but like it's a campground that has a hotel on it. So we stay in the hotel. But like there's actually like mini golf and canoeing and rock climbing and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, and also Minecraft. So
because that's what I want to do when I'm on holiday.
play Minecraft or go canoeing.
The
'Cause
canoeing,
you can do both!
I was talking about the Minecraft because, it's the job.
Yeah. Oh, somebody asked for my Patreon link. Here's the Patreon link. $5 a month gets you in the Discord. $10 a month gets you on the Minecraft server. Ooh.
I'm starting to think I need to up my prices.
Well, I mean, like, I hate to be that guy again, Cleo, but like, I I don't see how you can afford to pay your staff with what you're charging right now.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how mine's structured. Like I intentionally
I see. That makes sense. Hey, Marcelam Chip Biddies, thank you. Mum made me something similar
thank
for
you,
my
Tony.
birthday
Tell
in
Tony
April.
for tipping
Aw,
3 as well. That puts us.
that's
Oh wait,
cute.
we're doing rotations. So 3 more degrees on the camera. Oh, the mouse is not liking this. Woo, rotating, Joe. Rotation. Okay, so we're at 15 degrees, yeah. Okay.
Inspired you to start journaling. I'm sorry. I'm so
Cleo,
sorry.
you ruined that person's life now. They're going to have a record of all that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, now that I've started writing a weekly newsletter,
Mm-hmm.
like where it's like, oh, here's the stuff that I did last week, and here's the stuff coming up the next week. That has helped me get organized a little bit, like the way your bullet journal has. But it also is kind of nice because it's like I can look back next year and be like, what was I working on in May of last year, or what was I working on in April,
Mm-hmm.
right? So having like a record of this stuff instead of just like, because the videos aren't necessarily a good they're not a good record, I guess, of what I did. They're more for entertainment. They're
Yeah.
not organized. Like sometimes it's interesting to go back and watch an old video and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, we're moving this week." And I'll be like, "Huh. I guess we did move around that time of year." But like, I don't have that written down anywhere.
I suppose. I'm going to be interested to go back through this year and see what I was doing and, how little time I spent doing stuff. Because I feel like I feel like I don't do enough,
Yeah.
And I keep on looking back and I'm like, no, I was actually doing things. I'm shocked.
Yeah. No, I get that. Well, that's the thing is like, part of me is like, oh boy, I don't know why I'm so tired. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I had like a surprise, like 8-hour problem with one of my freelance clients yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I had to do all the stuff I planned to do to get Hermitcraft out the door, plus 8 hours of unscheduled freelance work. So it's
Yikes.
just like, yay, my brain is now melted.
I'm sorry, Joe.
It's okay.
Is that good Tama tape? What, you mean the design?
Yeah, so Tama might be short for tamago, which is egg.
Oh.
And
Maybe.
and Good is a Mindcrack player. So that might be him as an egg.
Oh.
I'm framed on the mouse. I do what I can. Okay.
How we doing, Joe?
Good. I'm really thinking about flipping this over and working on the back. But
Mm-hmm.
like it looks so nice. It actually looks way nicer in real life.
It does look pretty good. I'll be honest, even on film.
Yeah, and it's gonna get really beat up. So we'll do a before and after photo. And actually kind of reminds me of a stop sign, which I didn't intend. Like stop, play on.
Stop, play on. I mean, there are worse messages.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So apparently Gudetama is the antagonist in the third Halloween movie. I've only seen the first one.
Oh.
Okay, so thank you very much to Verda for tipping 20. Woo, let's get that on the abacus. Who says, I'm getting a holiday bonus tomorrow, so I'm sharing some of it with you. I really enjoy the craft streams with you and Phil.
That's
Thank
really
you.
nice. Oh.
Appreciate
I'm
you
glad
supporting.
I'm glad you're getting a bonus as well, and thank you for supporting your local artists. Although
Yay.
I don't know we count as if we count as local.
I'm sure you live exactly equidistant from both of us. So let's go ahead and rotate the camera until we hit 35. I'm sure exactly equidistant from both of us is probably in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Hmm. Not sure I love the negative space in the O, like, because it's the angles aren't really great on.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess.
It's fine, Joe. I mean, when you're being a little bit of a perfectionist over something that you know is going to get destroyed.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we're all fine today, Joe. Sounds fine.
Racewinder says, wouldn't precisely equidistant be underground? Well, no, because you could have there's a lot of ways you could be equidistant from two places. Right? That as long as if you think about a triangle, as long as
Maths
two
with
of the
Joe.
sides on the triangle are the same uh length as each other, you can move the point that represents where you are around, increasing or decreasing the length of both sides simultaneously.
That is true. I mean, I think, chat, you're being a little bit picky here.
Yeah. Chloe the artist tip 7 who says supporting an artist that is not local to me in the slightest. Woo, thank you.
Woohoo!
Chloe the great and powerful. Let's go ahead and get another 7 degrees of rotation here, bringing us up to 42. Ooh. You know what I probably should do is I should put my mouse pad on top of this. Like I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, if only there was a way to make the mouse usable. Let's just move this thing 1 inch laterally or vertically. Hey, Marcella, thank you for tipping 4. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and that's going to get us up to 46% or 46 degrees rotation. More geometry, I know, right?
You're saying geometry isn't part of maths? Just wanted to say you inspired me to start journaling. I am so sorry.
Cleo, you're just an inspiration.
I am an inspiration, Joe. Ugh.
Yay.
Do you know how exhausting it is to inspire this many people?
You make it look so effortless.
I don't know. I have been sleeping for like 14 and 15-hour days recently.
I
I don't know if effortless is how I would describe it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Drink. Ooh, pandering going on. Don't deal well with pandas. Pandas are not good. Geodissing. God. Lower B. I was getting there, JT. It's not one solid thing that just pops off on its own. I have to go back and deal with it. Oh, yeah. I was doing a thing. Not sure what thing I was doing, but I was doing it. Like,
Yeah.
pretty confidently.
Mahou Zero says the bottom of the table should say flip over. Oh, wait. Maybe the bottom, I put this end up.
That could work.
This side toward enemy.
Duck and cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Drawing fan art was listening to Cleo. Life is amazing. I don't know life. I appreciate you doing art.
Life is amazing, Cleo. Just embrace it. Just give
That's
life
why I'm a zombie,
big
Joe. I embraced it a little too much.
Cleo, what have we learned from Toy Story 4?
I don't know. I haven't watched Toy Story 4.
It's that
So me
life is
personally, nothing.
trash.
Life is trash.
Yes.
Stop mowing at me.
And trash is life. Uh-oh. What did I do? I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
Isn't that the one with the spork that comes to life? What kind of fresh hell is that?
It is definitely so like the first three Toy Story movies are just them telling the same story over and over. And they vary the theme and they adjust the setting and stuff. But like for the fourth one, they were like, well, Tom Hanks wants to hang out again, and it would be rude to say no to him. So let's just get weird with it.
Oh.
And so like a lot of people were like, oh, I don't know, it didn't have quite the same feel as the other movies. And it's like, no, it doesn't. It feels like a bunch of people are like, guys, Tom Hanks wants to hang out. Let's make a movie so we can hang out with Tom Hanks.
Did Buzz Lightyear want to hang out as well? I don't know who that guy is.
He's in the movie a little bit, but
SSM has subscribed. Welcome to the hill. Oh, at tier 2. Welcome to the horde. If you look to your left or your right, you see there are no exits. And Master Lampshire Biddies, thank you very much.
Okay, so I started to move this and immediately realized that
Atlas
if I slide it toward me, it's going to hit my coffee pot and my coffee mug.
Oh,
So,
no.
I think I'm going to move those somewhere else before making a second attempt. Let's just think this through. Oh my gosh, there's no... That's like the only safe place in the room to put the coffee. And by safe, I mean it's about to get hit by a table. But like, I'm looking at everywhere else to put the coffee, and I'm like, oh boy, well that's on a stack of hard drives now.
Right.
It's like, that'll be fine.
Yeah, fine. I've got to figure out what I put in these.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, sounds like it. Doesn't
Yeah,
sound like you're
please
having a crisis at all.
No. Okay, so now you can see the screws that hold this thing on. There's not many of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not very well secured. These brackets are not well secured to the table anyway.
Right.
So, yeah. So I think to do this part, I actually need to lift the legs up. Which means I also will have a chance before I get there to test to make sure I didn't tape over any important mechanisms. Like,
I mean, that
this
would be
one
useful.
for the legs. Okay.
The little sweetie meowing in the background is Atlas. If you hear my cat, it's Atlas. It's always going to be Atlas. The others you don't generally hear. The other one you don't generally hear.
Soon may the other cats come. Okay, that's just too long. But it's like in the place I can't reach. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's not even visible. The worst part of this thing is not visible.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's one less thing to worry about. You know how many things I want to worry about?
One less thing
None.
to worry about. There's one less thing to worry about.
Is that an actual? What is that from?
Hamilton.
Sounds like- because I was gonna say that sounds like a Lin-Manuel Miranda thing.
Yeah, it's from Hamilton.
Yeah, but like, where in Hamilton is that? One less
I
thing to worry about. I don't remember that being a lyric.
It is. I'm never going to be president now. Never going to be president now.
Oh, okay. I guess you're right. Yeah. You're right. From the Rounds pamphlet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I may have been binging Hamilton on my way to the doctor's yesterday.
Ah.
So.
Yeah, I listen to that when I drive a lot too. I just don't usually get that far in. I don't drive very far these days.
I mean, I only drove half an hour, but you know.
Yeah.
You skip to the songs that you like.
Oh.
I feel Cleo is specifically.
If my kid thought that we could pick what songs we listen to in the car, I would never get to watch the road. It's like when we get in the car, what album should I put on? Hamilton. Okay. Because like otherwise it's like, oh well, you know, I'm actually not really feeling this song right now. Can we change the song? No. I need to look at the oncoming traffic. You see how there's oncoming traffic? We need to not.
Have you considered teaching her how the discs work?
Well, she sits in the back of the car.
Ah, okay.
So she can't reach the radio. I would have to do it.
What's my favourite Hamilton song? Is all an option there?
Yeah, I mean, I like the whole thing. I do particularly enjoy the bits with Lafayette.
Yeah, Lafayette's very good. I also enjoy You'll Be Back because it's psychopathic, and you know I enjoy that one. We do enjoy a good bit of psychopathy around here.
I like the I like the cabinet meetings too.
Oh,
They're very
life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We offer these ideals. We shouldn't settle for less.
Have you gotten to see it in person yet?
Not yet. It's on my list.
I really recommend you should see it.
Yeah, it's on my list of things to do.
Is it actually like you've got the list in front of you? Is it which page is it on?
No, it's not on my list of things to do.
Like,
it's
another
look.
like,
I have like me and my sister have a list of musicals that we have said that we would watch together. It's on that list, and she doesn't want to watch it, so I'm gonna have to do that one alone. And it's really difficult doing tickets on your own because you feel like a tool.
No, so what you do is you find a place where there's 3 seats open and you get the middle one. And then that way you know they're going to put you next to 2 people that aren't there with anybody, and then you can all become pals.
I don't really do that, Joe.
I know. I'm being sarcastic. I was like, Cleo would never do this.
Cleo would never do this, no. I would go and see it, though. It's... I mean, I'm going to have to do it alone at this point, so...
Yeah.
Or you sit in the middle of a couple. Arguably, I think people can book their tickets together without me. Like the good thing about going, I know I have seen like some theatre productions on their own. Mm-hmm. They were a lot cheaper than Hamilton, to be fair. Is there's always single seats available, pretty much, no matter where you go, because nobody like goes to see things on their own, really. So. Mm-hmm.
When I saw it, it was a Christmas present for my daughter, so both of us got it.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
What Joe describes sounds very anxiety-inducing to me. Yeah.
No, you don't say.
Just looked up the prices. The thing is, I can afford it, but my brain just goes, but you can watch it on TV. And I'm like, yes, I
It's not
can.
the same though.
I know it's not the same, and I am fully
Like
aware.
at the end when Hamilton's wife points into the crowd and she points directly at you, and the person 3 seats down looks at you and goes, "She pointed at you." It's great.
Theatre productions are very different. This is why I go to the theatre at least 3 or 4 times a year. You know? So I am aware it's different. Joe did mention seeing a show together. Maybe that could be Hamilton.
Yeah, like if we go to London. Although, I mean, the thing is, like, it'd be kind of nice to see something I haven't seen on, like, it's like going to England to watch Hamilton is kind of like going to England to try the McDonald's. Like,
Yeah, I mean, what I do like about the whole
Hamilton at
thing
home.
is like the accents. Like they've made a specific thing is like the accents. You don't have to try and be American, you know. So it's nice because I've seen like bits of like the Australian portion, and it's like that's an interesting take.
Australian Hamilton would be that I'd be a lot more interested in seeing than English Hamilton. I'm sorry.
When I lived in Chicago, I went to London to see the show Chicago. I never want to see cats ever. That is not a thing that interests me in the slightest.
Kindle says if you're gonna watch a show, it needs to be the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I am not interested in watching the Red Hot Chili Peppers ever.
Badger says we have to go see Rocky Horror together.
I do enjoy a good old Rocky Horror.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
It's got some like historically, you know, now it's got some historic, it's got some language problems, but I think people don't realize how much of it is part of its time, and the fact that they were using the respectful terminology at the time. Mm-hmm. And it's one of those things that like being a queer kid, it made it okay to be queer, you know? So, you know, Rocky Horror is part of my background and history, and it's like, you know, yeah, it's grand.
People are like, "Why hasn't Joe seen it?" Well, this is in that in the list of things where, like, if it's too good for me to put it on while I'm cooking and cleaning, it goes in the when I have time to go see it queue, right? And it also only plays in the theater like once a year, and everybody's like, the first time you see it, you have to see it in the theater. And
I disagree with that. I disagree with that personally.
Okay. Well, usually when it plays in the theater, it plays like on Halloween, and I have a kid who wants to go trick or treating, so it's like
you do
I
not
don't
want to bring your kid to that show ever.
Well, no, she wants to go trick or treating, but you see what I'm saying? It's
like, I see what you're saying, and I'm just saying,
if people tell me this movie is too good to watch while you're cooking and cleaning, you got to go see it in the theater, and it plays in the theater once a year. Why are you surprised I haven't gotten to it? Like.
What platform is it available? Rocky Horror Picture Show is on Disney Plus. So make of that what you will. I'm flagging a bit. I want to go back to bed.
Oh no.
I've got to go back to bed before tonight because I've got another stream tonight. So,
yeah,
you know.
No, I'm definitely going back to bed after this.
Oh, same. Rocky Horror is to watch in your basement on your VHS with your dirtbag friends. Like I say, watching it live, there is an experience there that is special. But, you know, siesta time. I've been asleep a lot recently.
Mhm.
Um, it.
Yeah, I noticed in the recording for the Ren thing, you like said nothing the entire time.
I'm tired, Joe. I'm very
I know it's
tired.
like I appreciate you showing up.
It was just like I couldn't at that point. It was so tired.
Yeah.
I was just I've been like just dead to the world for like the greater part of like 2 weeks, and it doesn't
Mhm.
feel like post-viral fatigue, but it does, you know, because I
Yeah.
I've, I had post-viral fatigue for 4 months. I was signed off work at
Yeah.
one point. Doesn't feel like that, but I can't stay awake.
Mhm.
So I don't think the heat helps. It's been quite warm.
Mhm.
So it might be heat. Um it might be reaction to COVID. It might be a form of long COVID. I don't know.
Mhm.
But honestly, I just don't know. I just don't know. Post viral fatigue. Post viral, like when you get a virus. And what I had was an ear infection. Believe it or not.
Okay. I believe it.
It like it's not a typical thing that like most of those things. It's like what was it, mono or something like that.
Mhm.
And those are the things that normally cause virus, but mine was viral labyrinthitis. And I like I got through it. A few days later, I was just exhausted. You know, I just couldn't get up, could barely get out of bed, couldn't put clothes on. It was a whole thing for like 4 entire months, and yeah, it was just hell. And the worst part about that was just sort of like, well, if it's still here in another few months, we're gonna probably end up diagnosing you with like ME or something. And I'm just like, no, no, no. But yeah, no, that destroyed me. But it doesn't feel like this. It just feels like exhaustion. Ear things do wreck you. But oh yeah, no, I was signed off for a week with that because I wasn't able to. I wasn't able to move my head without being dizzy and nearly throwing up. Thank you, Nutty Muppet, for the Nutty Muppet for the 15-month resub. Yeah, no, it like that ear infection was quite bad because
Yeah.
it affected my inner ear and my balance and stuff. I would have that again as a, aside from the exhaustion. The exhaustion was just like, woof. So I don't know if I'm just,
Neptune Legion says, "What's me?" It's a first-person pronoun usually used as the direct object of a sentence or phrase.
yeah. Nature's just like, gave me a garden, can't have you doing that again. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it did come on after I made the entire garden on my own. Yeah, ME is chronic fatigue syndrome. It's like post-viral fatigue, but forever. And dear God, no. My doctor actually was a specialist. He'd actually studied things like ME and chronic fatigue as part of his doctorate. He just happened to be my GP, so that's what he specialised in. So
Mhm.
he wasn't afraid about throwing those terms around. So you know, it's one of those things. I just happened to get lucky with the doctor I've known since I was a baby.
Mhm.
I've flagged, Joe.
What? I'm here.
I know, I'm flagging, is what I'm saying. I
Oh,
know.
okay.
So
Well, we can
whenever you're ready, I'm quite happy to sit and talk for a bit.
I mean, like,
I know you're
this is
tired
this is
too.
kind of a lot, like,
Yeah.
and so I mean, it's kind of at the point where it's like I'm, even if I get all the white tape all the way through the
Uh-huh.
top of this, I need to go find the notebook that I did the sketches in
Mm-hmm.
for the um like
Yeah.
flinging logo. Um, like the Aperture Science style
Yeah.
throwing like kinetic warning.
Hmm.
Um, and I don't know where that is, so I'm not going to be able to do it. But
So no, it was just that was a long way of like, I don't want to go look for that.
not only do I not want to go look for that, but like I have since I worked on that, I built a new shelf in here and moved around like everything in the room. So it's not even like I've got to go get it.
I
It
don't
could
even
be
know where to start
any.
looking for it.
Part of me
So
is like I need to maybe go redraw it from memory or the VOD. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to do is I need to redraw it from the VOD, which
mm,
is not something fun to do on stream. But
yeah.
yeah, I think I want to go to bed too.
I
So
think I
let's see.
think I think what we are is team bed at this point.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go.
Yeah, let's so the way we usually do this folks is we leave, call, and
Hmm.
then talk to y'all, say goodbye, and then raid somebody.
Yeah.
So
So
it was fun hanging out, Cleo.
it's good hanging out with you, Joe. I'll speak to you next week, if not before.
Catch you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, chat. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Let's see if there's anyone I can raid. Oh, it's literally just Joe and Pearl. So I'm gonna do what I normally do and send you to Pearl. Because thanks for coming out, guys. I do appreciate it. And I'm sorry I haven't been streaming recently. Like I say, been very, very tired. So I'm going to go to sleep and I will see you lot next time. Bye bye.